Now, I've got to say, I keep getting amazed by the weakness of the Albanese government. It still refuses to say a word of criticism as Solomon Islands, an island nation right on our border, as its leader pushes from democracy to something looking increasingly like the Cuba of the Pacific, funded by communist China. Earlier this year, the Solomon Islands Prime Minister, Sokavari, he signed a secret defence deal with China, has now banned 2 naval ships from the US and Britain from docking for supplies. And last week it said our Navy couldn't use their ports either. Now it says it can because the Prime Minister's just about to visit here to see ours, so, you know, got to be a bit sweet. But that's not all. The Solomons also want to postpone next year's election until 2024, claiming it can't afford to hold an election when it's also hosting the Pacific Games next year. And what's more important, the Albanese government has now offered the Solomons even more money, this time to hold the election next year as planned. But once again, not a word of criticism today from Foreign Minister Penny Wong.
We have made an offer of assistance and it's a matter for Solomon Islands as to whether they will respond and how they wish to respond. So ultimately, they are a parliamentary democracy. I understand, as you said in your, I think, earlier question, there's legislation before the Parliament. It's domestically controversial. That's ultimately a matter for their Parliament to resolve.